here. Tao should be able to at least play contact as the push comes through for VP. Neo dropping in through the pop dog. Here's a split. Tao going to be covered by Groovy, but the trade is instantaneous. Mihu and Neo opening up here for the T side, going to be able to take control of the site. Mihu is on a tear, and Pasha's going to join the party as well with another frag from the connector. Snatchy dead, Furlan alone, and the bomb down for VP.
3v1 situation. Furlan doesn't have a kit either. It's just snuff out 3 players and very different angles. It's going to be a tough task, and Snax is going to handle it by himself as well. To connect with any of his shots, no up in the hands of VP. Flash is good.
Nice shot with PHR as the trade straight back to Groovy. It's Mihu tries to keep it in check. AGO keep the man up, and VP still looking to go very fast up this Ivy position. Nice corner position though taken from Tao, but he's tagged up. Assuming they'll check this spot, it's unlikely he'll get a kill from this position. And yeah, Pasha, you can see he is ready on the angle. Just taking their time to work their way down through this Ivy. And if they get this kill, there's nothing AGO can really do. There's no one else here, but that smoke fades, meaning Groovy now has an angle perfect for this spot as well. Pasha moving out, there's the kill. But Dink was found right before that, so he's low in the process. Things now start to make a little more complicated for VP.
Yeah. Pasha also just running away, but Groovy's actually going to go aggressive off of that. He wants to clear out Ivy, but runs into BL instead. Does get the Dink as well, so that's 2 VP members on low HP, but they do have demand advantage. Not a whole lot of movement though, and time is starting to run down. They have a flash and a Molotov in the hands of Neo. Now the question is whether HGO are going to decide to stick together or if they're going to split up.
That looks so good for Snatchy. He was about to rotate to B to catch Pasha moving into the site, but then the smoke in the connector holds him here on A. Luckily the bomb is here, so the push is coming through, and Snatchy will kill the B player. Bomb plant heard, but faked by Neo. Does he have time for this? If he's going to sneak connector, he needs to start running now, and he can't find a kill because Furlan's back down to the Ivy. Really nice passive play from AGO. They don't give him any opportunity, and Snatchy will rotate back in with a frag, keeping the round in the favor of AGO.
Unfortunate for Neo not to be able to catch the big frag for HGO. Equalizes things. They're actually going to rotate over towards inner, so there's 2-man defense on the bomb side. The DP, they're moving out on yard. PHR, though, in a really good position. If Tao can take some attention away from players.
Oh, yeah, he does. PHR gets a kill as well. Tao follows up. And even though the bomb's down for VP, they've lost 2 players in the post plant, so now we're going to need a big hero play. Neo trying to catch a frag on the edge of the smoke, and he does see Snatchy, but Snatchy's faster on the trigger. It's just the AWP. Not posted for the bomb, but posted for one on the cross, as the AWP of the CT side is dropped, and AGO can just jump on the defuse. There's surely nothing Pasha can do. He's trying to isolate kills, but Furlan's just sticking the defuse, and that should be it. Unless... Oh! That was so close.
Pasha really took his time. I'm actually surprised that they didn't just setting up for the smoke side into yard. It's going to be a pretty classic execution towards yard. And Pasha's actually going to find Tao as soon as that smoke dissipates. He tries to walk through the smoke, doesn't want to get isolated towards backlines.
I'm surprised they moved the AWP off of that position, considering they already spotted the fact that Pasha has his AWP down there. You think you want an AWP to challenge another AWP, but no. 30 seconds left. VP have the pick. They don't have utility, but they've got to move fast. Shadow spotted. Groovy takes that kill without too much hassle, but he's getting surrounded. Luckily, PHR drops the bomb, and that could be it for VP. They need to hurry up and pick that package back up because time is ticking low. Mihu with the UMP doubles down with a Glock as well, and now it is just Furlan. Enough time to plant the bomb as Furlan tries to get into position for the retake. He won't be able to stop it, but with kits on the floor, he will be able to defuse it, and they have no idea where he's coming from. Back turn for Mihu, free kill for Furlan, but does he realize the position that Snax has taken? Back on the old bomb, just holding the cross, and Furlan, not an easy clutch considering how many positions there are, and he has no expectation. Does look back though, and Snax misses the shot. It's going to be Furlan to win the round and save the day here for a... At least they have the utility, right?
Yeah, they have the utility. I guess it remains to be seen if they're going to be able to utilize it properly.
Ooh, not when Snatchy's not letting them get to sight. He does find Mihu, but he's cornered here. And the fact that he's still committed surprises me. You'd think he'd want to back off because Neo just closes the distance. The AWP gets overwhelmed. Maybe going for a little bit too much there.
Yeah. Seemed like he was afraid to actually just back out. Felt like he probably would have died regardless, seeing how many people were picking him after getting the first frag. But still, not optimal. If you're going to go that deep into a position with an AWP, you probably would have someone on lower helping you out. Nonetheless, though, still favored for HGO, even though these kind of equal numbers usually favor the T sides, but Obviously not optimal inventory for well, you know, that's not the way to approach Pop Dog.
No utility or teammate to back him up. Neither of the check boxes are ticked, and now VP are down a man. 35 seconds to make this commitment, and we've already seen them run low for time before. Almost caught them out. Well, it did catch them out eventually, but now they really need to move fast. Tower has 2 positions to watch. Ivy and back down Olaf. He doesn't spot Snax. Just moving up to his right side. Snax is going to be able to take that kill. Equalization frag, and Bialy finding one more means that now VP are in a very good spot. Maybe over-aggressive for Furlan, who jumps on the top of the train. But if they can just stop this bomb plant, this could be around for AGO. It won't happen. Bialy finds 2 headshots, very low on time, but they are looking to hit this B bomb site. Snatchy, I like this position. He's got contact being made from Furlan as well up in heaven, taking their attention. Snatchy going to go for the spray, but it won't connect. Luckily enough, Furlan does get a single kill before he goes down, but still VP have a man advantage. This fast flank from PHR, watching the wrong angle, allows Pasha to drop him, and there we go. Bialy finally coming out of the Ivy, drops Tao. It's a split from VP that shuts this down, and Gruby is just being pressured by Bialy, who doesn't need to force this kill. He can just wait for Neo to come in through that connector and join him, and he's doing exactly that, although Gruby does find him eventually. This should be the kill coming through for someone, at the very least.
There we go. Neo finally closes it out. And HGO, they improving.
Yeah.
Not messing about those rounds, not taking unnecessary damage or unnecessary losses that's going to mess with their economy long term.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Long term, right? You've always got to think about the bigger picture if you're in this kind of situation, and VP certainly have. Again, the Orb Pasha finding the first kill, although it's traded back at least onto Snax. So, not for free. Double Orb still in play for AGO. With that Molotov down, it forces Tao off the angle, allowing Bialy to get into position. Smoke as well, because he knows this Orb is here and doesn't want to give away a pick. Pasha even going to put pressure down as well with a Molotov going in through. Neo smoked off, but surely should be pushing through that once his team go for the split. And there we go. There's the attention taken. Tao hits his shot. Pasha dead. And Neo very, very late out through this smoke as he looks to try and do more damage. Tao going to get caught on the timing. Mihu looking to double down, but his bomb is dropped and the opportunity lost. PHR's on the flank, but he's not even needed.
I was looking, so you can't necessarily leave your spots open all the time. And now you see, Furlan all by his lonesome on inner, like the rotations are coming in, but they've already given up the site.
And look how open the plant is as well. VP just have so much control. They don't need to go for default. They can plant the lane, allowing maybe a late flank from Bialy as well, who's still in position out on this A yard. The issue is he's going to have to hurry on up because his entire team are getting wrecked on the site. Pasha with the Orb needs to hit a shot at least to delay this pushback. He's pushed flanked and PHR will get that kill. It may be the open plant from Bialy, but he's done this before and Tao is more than ready for it. But he won't get the shot, but they will win the round.
Yeah. That was weird. Like, again, outright hold that pretty easily.
Gruby, very dangerous position in the open, not going to be covered. Even though Snatchy trades, that's a loss for AGO. 4-on-4 that VP could certainly exploit down Ivy as they look to take some control. Snatchy remain on lockdown. The secondary AWP of Tao gets dropped as well, so that's a big entry for Mihu. It allows him to split towards the CT spawn again. The same smoke for VP, and the shot through the smoke from Snatchy. He's doing damage, does follow up, taking down Mihu as well, and the bomb dropped. However, smoked off, so not in the control of AGO for too much longer. And Pasha looks to pressure, look to take control over the A site. PHR, again a kill on the flank, coming through with the Pop Dog. And Snatchy, he just walked through the smoke.
This is a ballsy move. Now, obviously with the smoke down, he doesn't know if the bomb has been picked up or not. Well, VP getting split up right now. They have to find at least one member. Instead, it's going to be Bialy taken in the back. Pasha able to respond, but his bomb's still down. HGO players pretty far apart as well, and Pasha really has no clue as to where they are.
Oh, shot whipped on Furlan. Oh, scary for a second. He needed that kill.
Bolster up.
Snatchy is back towards his aggressive position outside of main, though. Snax inside it is going to be joined by Mihu. Is he expecting it to? No, he switches weapon, goes down. Snatchy doubles down. In fact, 2 kills on the Orb and 2 kills on the AK. Snax is still alive and kicking. And even though we have Gruby here close position, Snax could completely bypass this. Is he going to check this? Of course he does. Next level brain for Snax. He finds his third. And even Neo joining in as well. VP are firing all cylinders, and they will find the round and the half in their favor. 9-6. What a...
So, yeah, if this is something they've expected, if this is a pistol round that HGO has used before, remains to be seen, but they're definitely on something.
the timing. Bialy turns around, he gets shot in the back of the head. Kills coming through though from those rotated players in the connector, so VP's positioning working out very well. Only 2 men left up here for the AGO side, and Mihu, he is going to drop Tao down on the ramp with the bomb as well, and all hopes going away. No, main apparently. That's
as long as you can get close, right?
yeah, sandwich. I like it. You can lock down Olaf. The issue is, again, if they push out of like Pop Dog and they don't pressure main, he's in a very awkward spot. But Furlan dead already, and Snax is hungry. Here we go, pushing in with both kills on the auto shot team. That is insult to injury, I think.
Yeah, doesn't even want to pick up the AKs. He just wants to go further.
Oh no, really, Snack? I mean, that's optimistic.
Yeah, but you know, when you're feeling it, you're feeling it, right? At least, if nothing else, does reveal the position of Groovy as well in a 1v4 situation. That's the Azit to actually have any hopes, and all tagged down to 14 HP and an aggressing player in Pasha coming out of Ivy, and that's going to be the end of that round. 13 pressure towards Ivy. They can't necessarily leave it, and that's why you see the rotation coming in now, for instance. It's not the guy from Ivy rotating through backlines. It's, well, speaking of backlines, Snax finds the backline of Furlan, and there we go. Groovy finally pounces on Ivy.
With that position for Snax as well, he spotted it was just one man throwing in smokes towards B, so they knew it was a fake at that point. VP should be just fully rotating. They got to know a day after that play. The issue is they're very late back into the site, so there's still a man down in all of this madness, and the bomb plant has come through, but Pasha wants to take this round. He's finding more and more damage by the second, and now it is just Snax, as Pasha eventually gets traded by the Orb, and Snatchy looks for his 4K. Rounding the corner, Snax making noise. Does he expect the angle? It's a no. Big round from Snatchy there on the AW. No one posting up for the fast main play, but PHR running through, going to get tagged. It's the late peek from Snatchy that actually catches Pasha off guard, using PHR as almost a bait to at least work out the position of the Orb. And it works out wonderfully. 2 picks for AGO, the man advantage doubled, and now VP having to get something at least on this board, some kind of kill, some damage. Close position from Furlan, catches out Neo as he sneaks in through the smoke, and that's AGO. Almost guaranteed the round at this point.
Yeah, I was about to say that was, it looked like it was meant to, no, it looked like it was going to be a really smart play from VP's side actually in that situation. The second Mihu notices that he's going to be smoked off from his angle in Ivy, he immediately tries to get aggressive in, well, through Ivy to come behind A main, and at that point I expected VP to kind of just set up their entire retake for that, waiting for him to actually get around the entire defense, or I guess offense of HGO. But Neo somewhat weirdly decides to actually commit to the bomb site all by his lonesome. Not really sure why he decided to do that, because I think it would have been way better off allowing me to rotate around.
What is going on here? I have no idea. No one's hitting anything. Finally, Mihu gets rid of Snatchy. And I don't know how he gets away to save in the CT spawn, considering there was a man at least up on the old bomb. Somehow getting there. That really doesn't make sense. He was obviously away. He was getting flanked
out in a comfortable manner, though. I talked about it. Don't want to let HGO build any sort of confidence going into this. Still 2 potential more maps to be played. At least 1.
Big kill though. Even though Tower's tagged up in the smoke, Snatchy's found the open kill. Push through for Snatchy. Perfect timing. He catches a man with his nades out in his hand. Even though PHR trades, VP still hold on to the site, but not for long. Furlan catches a very aggressive Mihu, who now leaves complications for VP to dig themselves out of, and as soon as the smoke fades, Tao's going to have a really good spot, but he shoots early. Luckily enough, Snatchy again, the attention has been taken, only for it to be traded. Bialy's nade doesn't go far enough, so Tao gets away with the bomb, and that nade's only given away the position of Bialy, so where does he choose to flank from? B Pop Dog or CT Spawn?
All right. Almost regardless of what direction he decides to take, it's going to be really tough. So many angles that he has to clear out. He does have a smoke that he could put down on the bomb, maybe lure out some Ts. Also has a Molotov to help him close out 1 angle, but still about 7 more to go. Down the smoke goes.
He's just got to stick with it. At this point, there's nothing he can really do.
Yeah.
Can't afford.
They're going to boost up. See if anybody spots at the back of 7 Tree. Meanwhile, he's getting aggressive. He's going to find Furlan completely surprised. Oh. It does actually put a bit of a green light for the rest of the HGO team, though. They're moving out into yard with pretty rapid pace.
Needs in. They're actually doing a fair bit of damage with them as well. Neo's tagged. Snax is at 20 points of health. AGO, they haven't fully committed. That's why we still have a B player, but with Pash having a good sight line down the box halls, it's fairly expected that this should be an A play at this point. As soon as the smoke fades, Tao's going to be in a good position, but they kind of expect it, so they do flash him out very well, but he won't be in a position for them to catch it. There we go. Tao does find a frag finally, and Groovy pushes. Now the cat's out the bag. Now it's clear they're hitting the A site, and Tao is hitting his shots as well. byali's dead. Going to get his dome reshaped as the bomb goes down, and VP with 2 players left, and both of them being AWPs. Probably should just save.
Yeah, that's a definite save. And HGO doing the same kind of execute they did, well, in the previous spy round. We saw last time we saw Tao kind of just firing prematurely through the smoke, not getting anything for it. This time, patiently waits behind it and finds 2 frags as a result of it. But if you're VP, when you kind of see the same pattern happening, there's no movement from anyone from the side of HGO for a long time. The same smokes are down. I think it's fair to assume that somebody could be playing the same positions as well. Like, if everything leading up to this is exactly the same, then kind of have to think twice about it. So somewhat surprised to see. It seemed like Snaxy was aware, or Snax was aware of the fact that somebody might be there, but Lydia left on the side of HGO with 1 minute left. The world is pretty much their oyster, and well, I say a lot left, and then most of it is going to be spent now as the Yard execute comes through.
Again, Furlan still just baiting with this little peek in. Double Molotov forces Neo up, but he's not going to commit to it. He's indecisive, and it costs him his life. PHR's flames will finish him off, and although the trade's in for byali up, down through Ivy, Furlan still drops Pasha in the midst of all of this madness, so that another AWP down for VP, and Snax tries to save his. As AGO, they find a 14th round.
That was just so well done, though. Like, Neo was actually left with no choice whatsoever, because obviously the Molotov behind him is going to burn. He can't run into Yard without getting shot. He has to push forward. Fur drops the Molotov on his feet and can literally just sit on side and block him at ladder entries, like preventing him from moving out, just like choking him out completely.
Yeah. VP, they're lying with their face up on the bed and a pillow.
Pritzker hasn't necessarily been that close.
I think that's the first man advantage we've seen for VP in quite a while as well. So that pick may change a lot here, because Snax is on the AWP, Pash certainly not, but that's a push out from Snax that will cost him his life and maybe the round. VP have found 2 picks for the first time this half almost. And 3 players remaining for AGO with not their key player being Snatchy. Not an easy round to pull back, but why are VP still so aggressive? Neo gonna get caught out from a peek in main. Furlan will work his way out the pop dog in the meantime, so still they want to go for this push, but Snax has fallen back, and he's still lining up shots. His 3rd kill of the round here on the AWP. Maybe that's what we needed, this gun thrown over from Pasha to Snax. And Pasha, although he's not really made his face for himself this round, Snax is going to still fire off. There's his 4th. Hell, he could even get the ace, but Pasha takes it away from him. Doesn't.
They're holding on to their utility. Look how much of the important nades they still have left. Still have 4 Molotovs, still have 3 smokes. With 40 seconds left, they can do so much at any given time. Just keeping Virtus.pro in the dark.
And here's the push through. Neo hiding in the dark. In the smoke, he's going to swap places. They have no idea. He's heard a man above them as well. Snatchy, who won't be able to do any more. And Neo's going to get traded, but does get a dink before he goes down. Now a 3v2. VP on the retake as they have to come back in. It's the final round of regulation, and they're looking for a victory before it hits OT. Pasha pushes through. Tao going to go down. He was already low, but his teammate's dead in the meantime. It's just Pasha to try and carry his team through it and find the victory here in map 1, but he's flashed. He's blinded, and PHR's taken his attention away. It's a crossfire on this bomb, and surely no way. Pasha's dead. And maybe hearing the scope of his gun. They try and chase him down. They try and keep him at least honest as they push towards his site. He falls back and repositions, and the rotation comes through the connector in the meantime. Here's the push out for Furlan. We need an entry frag for the side of AGO, but Pasha's already locked it down, and byali's done the same.
That was... well, I guess they were so inconsistent with what they wanted to commit to there. They have one guy playing towards the inner. The rotation is super late, so there's a golden opportunity, but, well, if this is how it's going to pan out, then that works too.
Talk about golden opportunity, though. Like, double entry to the site, pulling it back to a 3-on-3 after VP takes so much control. That's impressive from AGO, but it will only take them so far, because still we have Snax firing off with this AWP. 25 seconds on the clock, and the flank is in for byali. Down on the B site, AGO. First actual execute here on B since they started pulling this back from 14-6. Maybe there's a reason they haven't gone B. We've got to hope not. You've got to see if they can find this opener. Furlan cut off by the Molotov, separated from his team. They're going to try and push out of Heaven instead now, and they do manage to catch out Bialy, at least on the site. But Snax again with the AWP firing off from a range. Pasha's having rotated into position as well, so we have a lot of defense here, but Mihu's flank will not work out. Bomb plant has yet to go down here for AGO, but they have the time to waste. Try and get this aggressive position as PHR's pushed up on the edge of the smoke. Snax is getting, Pasha's going to spot it, but it won't seem to make a difference because PHR's found the kill. Bomb down now with a man advantage in the favor of AGO, and things looking up as this retake is going to be very difficult.
Snax is still alive though. He's been the big performer for VP so far, but yeah, as you mentioned, a lot of angles to clear out. Well, that's one of them. PHR goes down in 2v2 situation. No smokes though on the side of Virtus Pro, and there is a Molotov in the hands of Tao.
Ooh. Smokes on the bomb. He can stick it. Tao's volleyed off. He's going to run through the molly. He's burning anyway. He's just going to jump on the bomb, but Tao just fine. As we head into the last of the half, who will take the favor? Snatchy certainly starting off, does drop Pasha, peeking up into B, but he's done that all 3 rounds now of overtime. So I feel like at this point, AGO probably expect it. No issue with taking that kill. Mihu will probe into main for a bit of information. Maybe look to try and turn the tide of battle. No one's here. They're just very passive outside of the T-spawn with PHR and Tao. You can see how expectant AGO are of VP to get aggressive, though. They're so ready for someone to push up on the CT side.
I'm just waiting for reactions from VP. Not a whole lot happening, though. Oh, that's perfect flash. And meanwhile, Snatchy's finding more frags on the inner bomb side as well. That's going to be bombed down and planted. And a 3v2 retake. Okay, well, Snatchy's just hitting everything. Doesn't matter if there's stuff in the way or not.
Ooh. Neo doesn't even see him as well. The barrel of the gun not fully in the way. Neo tries to swap out for an M4 but can't find one, so has to commit with the AWP. Running on in. Flashes again holding him back, delaying him for the retake. As Groovy can't find the angle, he's got the Molotov on the bomb just as safety insurance. Neo can close the distance, but it won't seem to make a difference. Snatchy finishes off
their success on the T side is off the back of Pasha finding opening frags. In many ways, that Snatchy's been doing it for HGO. So what do they do now when Pasha's not able to find anything? Snax, 17 HP, is going to be put down to 4 before going down. So the nade doesn't finish him, but PHR on point, following up on that, and that's 2 men down already.
It's just a great example of how like these two different teams are in terms of like when we saw AGO kill that player in the Pop Dog, they threw one Molotov in the Pop Dog, one behind the exit of the Pop Dog so he couldn't leave.
Yeah.
And I think it was Neo
Neo's
to
the
death
one, yeah.
there, yeah. And then we see one Molotov instantly, smoke is down for PHR, peeks out of main, flashes with him, takes a kill. Like there's the difference right there. AGO playing better CS right now, and they're going to try and keep it up on the CT side. As Snatchy hits a shot before the trade comes in, that might just be enough. 2 players left, and the Molotov finally extinguished so they can cross to the site. And Mihu tries to put the AWP, and it's a fast flank from PHR that will save the round. 18 found here for AGO. 1 away from victory in map number 1.
It's off the back of Snatchy's incredible ability to actually find opening frags, and now we're finally going to see an aggressive push into Ivy, and ooh, Tao again. He's had a couple of shaky sprays so far in this match, and that would have been an excellent way to start things off. I think if he's able to muster his strength a little bit there, should be able to get 2 frags actually, considering the awkward angle he comes in from. Again.
I like that.
Yeah.
The issue is they give up Ivy with having 2 players on the boost and their Ivy player dead, so
they have to back off the boost. So it's going to be a different opera finding someone. Well, Miku's tried to make his way towards the inner bomb side, but he gets found out. Still though, Virtus Pro making progress.
Oh, the flanks in though. Snax is out of main, and now with a man advantage, VP with a very good chance. Just need to be aware of Snatchy. He's hiding in the smoke. The other AWP of Furlan is low as it comes in through CT, but Snatchy, good position here. Does hear Neo as well, some more info to play with, and there's the spot, but it's not the kill, only the tag. Neo tries to hunt him down, but he won't be able to finish off the job. 93 points of health. Furlan finally having made this long flank in, only for Pasha to miss a shot. Luckily, Neo will make up for it, and it is just Snatchy in the 1v3. There's the first. Does he realize that Pasha's wrapping his left side? Yes, but he doesn't know he's so close. Flashbang blinds him fully.
Yeah. The big problem is it's planted on the inner bomb side. Like when Snatchy dropped off from bomb train while Snatchy was hiding in the smoke, like 12.5 case, something like that would be pretty good. Because yeah, it's you know, hazardly buying up off with no sense of risk is a bit too much, I think.
Yeah, yeah. That's why a good old middle ground there, or even 16k is better than 10 in my opinion. But Furlan, look at this man. He's looking to drag AGO through for the victory here. Already found 3 kills. PHR joining him on 1. And the Ivy split from the last 2 players of VP, already low on utility and surrounded. AGO so confident here as Groovy tries to take the kill. Not going to commit to the duel though, luckily enough. Doesn't want to give the pick to Pasha, and he does find it. These are not opportunities you want to throw away if you're AGO. Play safe, play standard, and Groovy will with 1 more as Bialy tries to keep it alive for VP in map number 1 in their map pick. They were leading 14-6, only to find a loss. 19-17, that'll be AGO taking VP's choice of train away from them.
That's a heartbreaker for Virtus Pro. You had that map in the bag, everything was looking excellently for you for so long, and HGO just